There we go. I have no idea who these people are.
Comes out here and gets an eyeful.
How does your boot enjoy touching me, huh?
Well, it is a boot that covers my foot, which means that my precious, beautiful skin will not touch you.
Alright.
Precious, beautiful,
Oh, listen to
green
Geo.
skin.
I need to
I
look
do
for my
not believe
pocket.
you can look up.
Ah,
How
So
would
I
you
can
know
defend
that
myself.
I have green skin?
I'm looking up right at you.
Come on.
It
Pockets.
looks as though you were looking directly
Okay,
into the
what's the
marble
ping like?
floor.
Yes, but
Yeah, this is not PvP ping.
turn my head.
There you go. Bonjour. Let's try this again.
Good morning. I believe there is a note here you should read.
Oh,
and
hello. It's your
this man-
keeper.
then over here has to speak with you.
Uh,
I can step on this thing again and shut it up for you if you would like.
Yes.
Well, okay, let's be honest. I really don't have to speak with him. I was just here seeing if my friend showed up and. Well,
Oh, no,
really,
I do
really did
believe
want you
you
to just
should-
slaughter him.
No, I do believe you should explain to him exactly what you explained to me.
Which part?
All of it. Why this cretin, this thing, is on our doorstep.
Bing, you know I have a name.
Tatsu.
Yes.
Who are those lovely visitors of ours? I don't recognize them.
This one here is Domini. I have run across him a few times. However, this creature on the ground has not had good
Dragonkin.
enough manners for me to tell you his name, for he has none.
I have a name.
Perhaps I can start with the introductions. Je m'appelle François Gauthier de la Fontaine. It's a pleasure to meet you. I apologize for
What the fuck did you just say?
I apologize
That
for
is why he is here.
lack of warm welcome from my lovely possession over there. He's just being a bit protective. We don't really like it when we have intruders visiting our
Okay,
lovely
one question.
porch.
She's an object property.
Oh, she's my
I knew.
prize and possession. She's
I
one of my
knew
most
she
valued.
was a slave.
No. Not
I
a slave at
assure
all.
you, I was quite warm and welcoming to both of them.
Oh yes, just the one laying on the ground there doesn't know when to shut up. That's why he's in this particular predicament.
Ah, I see. How unfortunate. Well, hopefully a lesson was provided. I won't
No,
be
he
as
doesn't
kind
seem
as
to learn.
my
This is the second.
trophy over there.
Domini,
Yes.
please repeat the story you gave me. I wish
Excusez-moi?
for De La Fontaine to hear it.
A tad close.
Well,
Oh,
it's
he smarted
raining,
off.
and it's very windy. I want to make sure I can hear your story in its entirety. Without any interruptions or intrusions. Or would you prefer me to stand on my balcony over there? If this is
Well, I mean,
too
you can
close.
stand wherever you want. Just it was.
Please
that
don't
close.
let me interrupt you.
Keep proving my point. He smarted off to Xander. Do you know Xander?
No, I never heard of him.
Very tall fellow. Very, very bulky.
Large, hard to miss him.
Yes, it is. Well, he smarted off like he's doing right now, and had a small tiff, and Xander ripped off his left or right horn. I don't remember.
Left.
They thought it left, and they thought he might learn a lesson from the agony of removing a horn and everything, but he did not. He continues to poke at people and jab people and cause people harm, unintentional, he says.
It's not no harm at all. I just
And?
talk. People are just so sensitive, like you, Dominique.
Yes. And, well, he had another encounter with Xander. You'd think he would learn, but no, they had another fight, and he had his other horn savagely ripped off. The kind folks at Mystic Refuge kicked him out because he caused too many problems, and they didn't want to bring his problems to their door, rather. And for some reason, Raz, the necromancer, thought it would be a good idea to bring him here. That's pretty much
Nice.
the whole story.
Oh, mercy. I appreciate the story in its entirety. Looks like Tatsu found a new plaything.
Now,
no,
if
I do
all
not
of-
wish this thing to remain here.
well, if all of you will excuse me, good luck, Saren. It's a pleasure to meet you again. Have a good
Fuck
night.
you.
What was your name
Hey.
again, monsieur? I want to make sure I remember it.
Domini.
Domini. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being here for this interaction.
You sure would hate me to stay?
Absolutely.
Maybe become a new...
Perhaps one day we'll have a chance to meet
You-
again properly, without this little intrusion. But don't you worry, we'll take care of this little problem.
Okay, however you do, I don't care. He's a problem and needs to be fixed. All right, have a good one.
Au revoir.
What? There's no fixing me. Eh? What? Don't like the brim of your top hat? Can't see it, but I'm sure it looks tacky.
Everyone seems to have a problem with my top hat.
Yes,
Imagine if I
I'm
was going
sure.
around criticizing everyone's clothes just because they're different than mine. That would be scandalous. Maybe I should
Superficial.
try. Alas, we are not here to discuss why we are dressed the way we are. We are here to discuss what brings you here, what brings you really here.
You know, maybe I'm just, well, I could just be an unlucky traveler, bound by bandits and brought to this nearest doorstep. For no reason, of course.
I see.
I could be let go and be out of your hair.
That would be fun in there.
There is a note on the wall. I believe it was meant for you.
Don't read it.
I just read it. I glanced over it, but I think I get the gist of it. Come on, my friend. Let's have a walk.
What? You're leaving me here?
No, I'm not leaving you. I want you to get up. Tatsu, help him, please.
Yes, help me up. Cut these ropes free.
You want me to touch that thing?
No.
Yes,
I just want you to
please.
touch his ropes.
Oh, hopefully I don't wriggle around too much and place your hands on my horrible, sticky scales.
Oh, please, go ahead and try. And Tatsu will rip them apart from your body. It will be beautiful. An armless, angry little man. Using only his tail.
Well, I could always regrow it.
But can you regrow your head?
Well, that is to be seen.
I guess science demands an answer to such question. Would you like to put it to the test? Or would you instead prefer to have a civilized conversation? Hello, Nimerian.
s01e, what are you waiting for?
A please would be nice.
Very nice, Geode.
Do you wish a rope so that you may lead this thing?
That is not necessary. I am not his handler. I believe this creature already has a master. Or at least a previous engagement.
Are you proposing that you be my new master?
No, I am not.
Oh,
For that
good.
to happen, you will have to earn it. But we can talk about
Earn
that.
it? Let me guess, this green thing earned your keepership.
His name is Tatsu, and I demand that you address him that way. He earned his name, and he earned his respect, and my adoration. If you wish to earn mine, you're going to have to be on your best behavior. We mean you no harm. You are our guest,
Do you know?
but our patience has limitations. It would be in your best interest to show some courtesy.
Let's see if I can stomach it.
Now we're talking. Now, start over. What brought you here? Where do you hail from? And why do you have issues with this? Xander, I wanna hear it from you, not from another party. Although involved they may have been, I prefer to ask the source itself. Make my
Really?
own judgment.
You care that much?
I think that's the least I can offer. My interest. And my lack of judgment.
Xander was at this market. He was looking so high and mighty. I wanted to show him. I wanted to show that how high and mighty he may seem, he could be taken down. So I talked to him. I merely talked to him. And he picked me up by my horns. And what I did is that I kicked him in the balls. Made him a bruise he could remember me by. But it led to a fight. A fight which I lost. Perhaps on purpose. He took my horn. Cut it off. And I wanted it back. It was my horn. He cut it off from me, and it is my horn. So I snuck into his home, trying to look for it, but I couldn't find it, and I was found out. You know, I didn't care if I was found out. I wanted him to know that I thought that the horn was my right. It was mine.
So let me get this straight. You were willing to put everything you have, including your own life, on the line, just to prove a point. And when someone acts superior in front of you, and they perhaps didn't quite earn it, well, you were willing to show them, put them to their place.
Yes. Yes, you get it a bit, don't you?
Magnifique! Please continue the story. I am intrigued.
Well, Xander came around the home of Larry and the others. And I confronted him. I wanted my horn back. I tried picking it off him. Then he threw me away and demanded we fight again. This time without me getting prepared. He won, obviously. And he took my other horn. So, he cannot take any more. There's no more they can take from me.
Well, my friend, we have a lot to lose. All of us. Especially when we think there is nothing else we can lose. Our enemies can always find something. You still have a lot to offer. You may not have your horns. You may not have your dignity. But you still have your spirit. You still have that drive, that motivation, to have your vengeance, to show this person that took something that doesn't belong to him, something that only belongs to you. I think it's time for you to stop acting so rashly. I think it's time for you to stop thinking with your brain instead of with your
What are you
heart.
talking about?
Well, if you wish to have your revenge, you need to work for it. You need to be patient. And you need to earn it, just like everything in life.
Earn it?
Yes, I can help you with that.
Why would I need your help?
Look at you. You're weak and pathetic. I could sneeze and
What?
probably knock you out.
No, that's not true.
I only stepped on you and knocked you out.
You stepped on my head. I couldn't breathe.
And I am still awaiting an apology for your inappropriate language.
Really? How about I give you an apology right now?
Choose your words carefully.
Here's your apology.
Bad choice.
Can I...
Tell me,
You're going to
my
strike me
friend,
down, are you?
are you ready to die?
I'm not scared of anyone.
Why?
Let's do it. If you dare.
Why would I waste my time killing someone who doesn't
Just-
even want to live? I would be doing you a favor.
Just do it.
No.
No. Why? Why torture me like this?
Why would I show you kindness?
No one deserves kindness.
You poor, poor soul. I feel pity for you. But I don't think all hope is lost. I see potential in you. Even if you don't see it in
Potential?
yourself.
What are you talking about?
You still have some unresolved matters that you should focus on. You need a little shift of priorities. Focus on those who are truly your enemies, and not on those who are offering you their friendship, or perhaps their assistance. You seem to be in a dire need of friends.
Friends,
Yes.
they all just backfire. They just stab you when they have the chance.
Well, if you know that about them, you can get ready for the backstabbing. And when they're trying to do so, you can stab them in the back yourself. And perhaps if they surprise you, if they truly mean well, you can simply utilize them.
Use people?
People
That's
are
even
tools,
worse than making people your friends.
just like this pig. Sometimes, you just need to find a proper use for them, and they can serve you quite well.
What is this leading to?
You are free to go, wherever you wish. But don't return here without Xander's head. I expect great things
You
from
want
you.
me to... You want me to kill Xander?
Slowly. Make it a proper scene, and then you will earn my respect as a hunter. Do you have a
What you're
weapon?
asking of me is impossible.
Everything is possible. If you believe in yourself.
I believe in myself.
Give me a moment.
You're asking me to kill someone with a family behind him, with people that are his followers.
Follow me
And-
inside. You too, Tatsu? My apologies, I wanted to make sure that the rest of this conversation wouldn't be heard by that random visitor who didn't even introduce himself, who was just very awkwardly standing there.
Yeah, it's just awkward, isn't it?
I wanted him to hear that I want you to kill Xander. Personally, I do not care about that person. I understand that he wronged you, and I understand that you are well within your rights to have your vengeance. But I would be careful. You are absolutely correct. You would not survive another encounter. So you should probably leave this one to us eventually. All in good time. Patience
You
is a
hate him
dish
too?
best served cold. I do not really care
You-
for him, but he offers a challenge, and I care about challenges. As a hunter, le chasseur, I always pick on the strongest, and he claims to be an alpha. He has yet to prove it in any way, or put it to the test, but I'm willing to give him a chance. If he makes a proper move. He must first earn my interest. I have other projects I'm working on, and you just became one of them. Now, in regards to you and your current actions, I ask you a question. Do you have any weapons to protect yourself?
Yes, I have 2 blades and a shield.
Show me the weapon.
I'm bound.
There.
These are my blades.
That is a nice sword, but I think we can do better.
I have a larger one.
There.
It glows.
Take this one.
What's this?
That is my personal sword. At least for now, before I make myself a new one. Is it any better than your current one?
Much.
Well, in that case, use it well. For your own protection, of course. We don't want anything bad to happen to you.
You don't?
But of course not. There will be no benefit in that.
is your goal here?
No goal. I'm just a simple collector, le collectionneur, and a simple hunter who likes to honor his prey. I do not wish to hunt someone who is no sport. As I told you before, I like the challenge. Now tell me, do you know how to use that sword? Any of those?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Very well. I'll take your word for it. But perhaps one day, come visit us for a little sparring practice. I'd like to see you in action.
You're just letting me go?
But of course, you're free to leave whenever you wish.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I was
I have
offered
not
to you.
been apologized yet.
Tatsu. You do not need this apology.
Oh,
Yeah.
but I do.
He already suffered enough. And I'll make it
Yes,
up to
I
you.
suffered enough.
I do believe I will have to demand it at this point after what Serene said to me.
Ah. Now, that is interesting. What will you do? Will you swallow your pride and do what's right? Or will you continue being difficult? The choice is yours.
I believe that I've said plenty of things that may merit an apology.
Ah.
But why should I give you this satisfaction?
What if I ask nicely? Please apologize to my friend Tatsu.
I could. But if I were to leave here, I wouldn't have anywhere to go.
We always have somewhere to go. I believe there is a hunting cabin in the snow that offers shelter to those who need it. Let me see. I believe it's in E11 on your guide map. It is quite accessible and very well equipped. And it is open to anyone. It
I
should be
was
far
offered
enough.
to you in a hog-tied position, and you're just letting me go.
But of course. I would offer you a place here, but you wouldn't be able to survive. Tatsu is
I
not
wouldn't be able to survive.
Tatsu is not the scariest thing that resides in these walls. My other companion would eat you alive.
I'm not scared.
Well, you should be. If you
I'm
cannot,
not.
If you cannot survive an encounter with Sander, with your horns intact, you wouldn't be able to survive here.
I'm
For minutes.
still alive, aren't I? They can do what they want to me.
You are still alive, but you were begging for death not that long ago. This
Maybe
household,
because I'm not scared of it either.
This household requires respect and grace. And you seem to lack all of that. But now, if you prove yourself, you will receive your opportunity. Now,
Fine.
will you apologize or not? Hello, Leah. I actually have no
I
idea.
guess I
We cannot really use the nameplates, right?
apologize for what I said.
There we go. Lovely! That almost sounded sincere. Are you happy? Tatsu?
I'm quite bored at this point.
Well, I think you did well.
How am I to see you again?
Whenever you're around. Tomorrow, in a few hours. That's always awesome.
Okay.
Thank you for your visit. And do be careful. It's a scary world out there.
You missed most of the fun, you know.
Oh, please tell me everything about it. No, I do not wish you to sit down. I wish you to kneel in front of me.
I'm sorry.
It was a joke. Like Tatsu would ever kneel in front of anyone. Unless I forced him to. But we are past that.
As you have also just given away your strongest sword, so at this moment I don't think you could force me.
Are you sure? I still have this one. Oh, that's it.
I stand corrected then.
I understand you must be full of questions why I resolved that situation the way I did. Oh, we can still see him because of the stupid
I believe it is
bug.
still creeping around outside.
Well, that is unfortunate, but they shouldn't be able to hear us. These walls are thick.
All right.
Ah,
Well, I awoke and stepped out of my room this morning. I had done some modifications. I was wondering if Eugene had seen them. And Serene was babbling at the door about being tied and how I should not read the note and just untie them and let them walk away. Then it proceeded to call me a slave, without pride.
yes. Is that everything?
Well, this Dominie told me a story, the same one he told you, and the weird fellow that showed up and stood behind you just staring. It seemed concerned that if you saw that creature you would kill it, so that is why he had stuck around. And then, well, I stepped on it and
Oh no.
apparently it's got a very weak spine. I knocked it out and had a
She was
blissful moment
over-encumbered.
of silence.
Oh, Tatsu. I'm so proud of you. You would never let anyone walk over you. But if anyone crosses you, you will walk right over them.
Well, as it had been hog-tied and forced down right at our door, it is almost as though someone wanted me to step right on it.
Of course. They most likely expected us to simply dispose of that creature. But they do not understand that there would be no challenge or sport in that. This creature was as good as dead. It came here to die. And instead, I wanted to offer it a reason to live.
It sounded as though you really just wanted to send someone after Xander, or possibly try to bait two inconveniences to squabble among themselves.
I would never rob myself of the opportunity of vanquishing that Xander creature. However, I wouldn't mind if there were rumors about me actually sending an assassin after that creature.
And forcing him to believe he must act before we do.
Indeed. We will see how things turn out. But for now, we have options. If we simply kill this creature, we would rob ourselves of one of those options.
I had no intention of killing it. It would have dirtied my own hands.
Exactly. Your precious, precious hands. Your pristine, beautiful hands. They must remain clean and pure. At least for now. Now, let's have a look. This place looks amazing. You did a great job.
I am sure Taffy would have done a much better job.
Oh, please.
However,
don't doubt yourself. At least you tried. And you succeeded.
I thought the colors were beautiful.
I think they are. You're marching well. The carpet fits perfectly too, like this room was made for it.
Yes.
Look at this. Now that's an archway. Oh, the freedom. Oh, the joy. I do not need to crouch like a peasant.